Of backstabbing, derision, name-calling, and we're not talking about Washington, but rather the Sarasota School Board. And now, 3 members of the board are up for re-election. We're highlighting the races because there are a few things more important than the education of our kids. Tonight, the focus is on District 4, and ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick joins us now to introduce us to the candidates. Jess?
Alan, if you live in Sarasota County, you need to listen up because this race affects you. With open district elections, every voter can choose a candidate to elect from each district. And tonight, we're introducing you to the 2 candidates battling it out for the District 4 seat. Meet Shirley Brown, incumbent school board member. And this is Karen Rose, her competitor. Brown has served on the school board for the past 12 years. Before that,
I was in the legislature between 92 and 2000, and public education was a very important part of that. Right now, I'm concerned because in Tallahassee, they want to arm our teachers with guns rather than giving them the tools they need to help our children succeed.
Rose has spent the last 28 years in Sarasota County's education system. She spent 12 years teaching at Southside Elementary. She was a principal at Brookside Middle and later Sarasota Middle. Rose recently retired as the executive director of middle schools for the district.
I really feel like there are some issues on the table, and having served for so many years and having the support of actually students that have grown up and they're adults, neighbors, friends, colleagues, that there's a lot of things that I can help support and resolve.
School security is an issue that is important for both candidates. Brown voted in favor of creating the district's own police force.
This is not something we looked for. This was something I think was forced upon us. And now that we've got it, I want to make sure that we do the best that we can, have excellent officers in there that will work with our kids.
Rose does not support the district police force.
Having been a principal for the 14 years, I had partnerships with our school resource officers, deputies of the sheriff. The quality does not get any better.
Rose instead wants to focus on mental health services.
I truly believe that we can do a better job providing resources through guidance counselors, psychologists, social workers.
During Brown's 12 years of service to school board, she says one of the things she's most proud of is
during the last economic downturn, I convinced our other school board members to go out for the certificate of participation bonds so that we were able to build and rebuild our high schools at the lowest construction cost we'd seen in years, and the interest rates were lowest too.
She's also proud of the increasing school grades given by the state.
I want to make our schools the absolute, undisputed #1 district in this state.
If elected to school board, her challenger, Rose, promises to focus on the students.
I see school board members, some of them, struggling with what I would call political legislative issues, and I'm not going to tell you they aren't important, but for 28 years I have focused in on let's solve the problem. And let's not only solve the problem, let's solve it with children as our focus.
The election is on August 28th, not too far away, and this is technically not a partisan race. However, Brown is a Democrat and Rose is a Republican.
Jess, thank you.